Hey everybody, how's it going? There's a little bit of a delay here, so they won't respond to us immediately. Hopefully
Right.
this is working. I'm actually going to put a message in the chat right now just in case you can't hear us because we're testing out the stream. Let me see. So, if you can't hear us, let us know. Alright, so yeah. If this isn't working at all, then nothing I'm saying matters because you can't hear me. If it is working, then this is our second attempt at testing this stream setup out. We just want to make sure it's absolutely ready to go before we start streaming on Saturday. And the last time we tested it on Twitch, and this time we're testing it here on YouTube because this is where we're going to be streaming the first episode. Everybody's saying can't hear, so none of that.
Yeah, nobody can
None
hear
of it's
us.
relevant at all. Let's see. Alright. Microphone, right there. Finger, hitting it. Let me know if you hear it. Jeffrey's tapping his microphone too. Oh, sounds good. What? Why? Why? Wait, why?
Yeah, that's how it works. Yep.
I'm confused. I didn't start the sound later than the rest of the...
You just gotta tap the microphone, that's how it works.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Well, cool. How does, freaking whatever. Okay,
What do,
so...
yeah, just repeat what you said when nobody could hear you.
Right, okay, so going back to what I was saying before you couldn't hear us, this is our second test of this whole stream setup. We did the first one on Twitch, and we're testing it out here on YouTube because we're going to be streaming the first episode on YouTube. Every episode after that is going to be only on Twitch. And we want to make sure everybody's aware of it, though, so we're going to do episode 1 here on the channel, including this stream test, and a little preview video of all of our characters' backstories that should be going up either late tomorrow or early on Wednesday. Jeffrey is currently monitoring the comments on his phone, the chat, so that we can keep track of what you guys think of the stream, and we're just testing out the audio quality, video setup.
Everybody's saying there's a huge delay.
There is a delay. I have it set to... I didn't think there was that much of a delay, but I can try to reduce it by next time.
They're saying it's like 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, they're still talking about the tapping right now. Someone's mentioning Critical Role. It is basically set up like Critical Role. I try to come up with like a different creative way to set the whole windows up, the stream windows, but there isn't one really. Like, this is just the way to do it when you have as many people as we do. So we got a couple different couches. The black background is going to be blue as well. We just don't have enough blue right today. But all the backdrops will be blue once we're done. And then we have a few different screens that I'm going to go through and kind of test out. And we are apparently on like a 30-second delay, so I apologize with the delay on responses. But Jeffrey will be reading stuff out so that we can just kind of reply. So yeah, basically any kind of feedback you have on the overall quality, we're directly communicating with you right now so that we don't have to during the stream. Because during the stream we're going to be playing the game, we're not really going to be able to focus on the chat too much, except for like designated times where we have some Q&A sessions. But for now, we can try to hammer everything out. The audio setup I think I haven't touched since last time. It's still set up basically the same way, except that I turned these microphones, mine and the other one, down. And Jeffrey is in the GM chair, and he has his own currently.
I got a question. Will the Pathfinder stream still be on YouTube, like as a video?
After we're done, it will be uploaded to White Lightning Warehouse, which is our second channel. That's where we put all of our extra stuff. We mentioned it in the Patreon video that I posted a couple weeks ago, but we're still kind of trying to spread it around. It's actually been around for a while, but not many people know about it, and we'll be renaming it at some point. But if you currently search White Lightning Warehouse, you can find it, and it's also linked on our main channel off to the side under all the different channel links. And so complete episodes will be uploaded there for people to go watch afterwards. We don't want to...
I notice you, LD.
Clutter up the main channel with them. It'll just be a... basically, it actually won't really even touch the main channel, except for maybe some like occasional highlights videos that we'll post up or something as advertisement, but I don't think... I would assume that most people wouldn't appreciate just kind of having too much extra content dumped on it. That being said, we are only doing this once a month at first. We might try to pick up a little bit as we go on if it's doable, but especially because we're doing them on Saturdays, which is normally our filming days, we're going to be just doing once a month initially. if everybody would, I don't know. I mean, I was assuming we put it on the second channel. It didn't actually even occur to me to put them on the main channel. Because I didn't think too many people would actually be interested in having a 6-hour stream uploaded once a month, and so we figured we would just put it on the second one so that people who really were into it could go watch there. But yeah, that's the current plan. Our current setup is we have 3 webcams actually. We just these HD Logitech webcams, which were really annoying to try to set up because you can only adjust the settings on one camera at a time. So I had to like strategically plug one in, set those settings, plug another one in, and then thankfully the previous one kept its settings, so I could then just edit each one like in succession, and they all seem to be working so far.
So I got a few people just complaining that there's like a little bit of static in the background.
Is it static or is it just like white noise? Because it might just be Jeffrey's computer.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I had someone, I think with the Twitch stream, that notices that I think there's my computer dying.
Hopefully our sound quality, like our voice quality, is okay.
Though.
If it's just background noise, it's because of Jeffrey's computer, and next time it's quieter this time than it was last time. We're streaming right now, and I can barely hear that thing.
Right.
Last time it was like a hurricane going off in the background. Next time we will probably try to get longer cables and just move his computer all the way down into the other room that way so that we can't hear it anymore. So hopefully that will solve that problem. I see somebody asking why we're not playing D&D. We particularly like Pathfinder, and more importantly, Ian likes Pathfinder, and he's the one running the game. It's overly complicated, but it also lets you do a lot of really detailed stuff, like what we were doing, which is a vigilante game. We were all playing vigilante classes. Basically, it's a medieval superhero campaign that Ian has made up completely from scratch with a ton of Door Monster references in it, and we've all got these really detailed characters, and we're all actually really excited about it. Any more? What else? You can just keep firing it.
Yeah, well, somebody wants my liver.
Okay.
That's. I definitely need that though. Definitely.
So you can make more Jeffrey and Joey shows. This weekend
now the collective wants my liver.
Well, the collective wants everybody's liver.
Yeah.
This weekend was this month. Jeez.
It's been rough.
I'm really hoping after this week everything kind of calms down and stops going to like Armageddon mode. We can just like find whatever switch somebody flipped and turn that back the other direction. This has been a hard little while, but Joey and Jeffrey put that video together that came out today while I was actually in the middle of filming another video with Ian and Rachel in San Antonio. I just came back and saw it this morning, and first thing I asked Jeffrey was, okay, so how does Joey convince you to speak Japanese, dance in a banana suit, and what else did you do? Freaking talk like a California surfer dude, and all these random things. And Jeffrey's like, well, I was drunk.
Yeah, I'm usually really bad at improving, but
so clearly,
once I get 5 shots of alcohol,
Jeffrey needs alcohol for the Pathfinder stream. That's what I've learned today. As part of the preparations, I now know to supply Jeffrey with alcohol. We had a test game just with all of us, also just privately playing the game and kind of trying out acting as our characters, and that went really well. I'm currently not sitting in my spot. I will be sitting here. Yeah. I'll try to arrange the camera so I can be underneath my thing properly. So it'll be me, Allison, Rachel, and then on the other side we've got Joey as Lord Chomwell, Ethan is playing Mac the Ratfolk, and then Jeffrey is playing Liram, that's his picture under there, and Jeffrey is currently sitting where Ian will be sitting. Any questions? Sorry, I'm just talking a lot.
They're going by very fast. I'm doing my best to figure some out, but...
Mark Schultz says that video was so weird and good. I'm glad people still enjoyed it. It was literally, I had no involvement in it until today. Joey sent it to me and asked for a review, and so I kind of corrected a few things, and I ended up sending him, just made some suggestions, and I sent him the static and the distortion footage that he ended up using, because at first he was just using Premiere presets. Mm-hmm. So there were a few improvements made, but that was the only input I had on it. Everything else was entirely Joey and Jeffrey improving and Joey editing, and Joey stayed up longer than 24 hours, I think. He was up still when I was talking to him this morning. He had not gone to sleep yet.
Wow.
And then didn't until noon.
Yeah.
And then
that's why I hate editing.
Joey's going through some tough stuff also as of earlier today. Completely unrelated to the reason that we didn't have a video released this Monday. There's actually an entirely new thing that's equally as bad as the first thing, just because this month decided to take a big crap all over everybody all at the same time. So if any of you guys could... There's a mouse. If any of you guys could extend any kind of just well wishes toward Joey over Discord, he's there a lot, or over Facebook, or basically anywhere, I'm sure he would appreciate that. I'm not sure if he will actually be participating in this first stream. We were planning on it, but at this point it seems unlikely that he will be there. So we'll probably be introducing him during the second session. For now, while we're doing this whole test setup, I'm going to click around on a few things, and if you have any questions about the setup or the stream and game itself, please ask, and Jeffrey is currently just actively monitoring the chat, and we'll be reading them off.
I have someone asking, are you purposely trying to look like Harry Potter, or is that a coincidence?
No. I'm just slowly actually migrating toward mad scientist, because I don't have time to make sure my hair isn't doing this ridiculous thing in the morning. And my contacts just kind of like started attacking my eyeballs last week. I don't know what's going on with that. They're just not fitting, so I've been having to wear my glasses. Also, I still don't age, so I have that problem. At least I'm not wearing the round ones. I have round ones. I can look more like Harry Potter than I currently do. I have a notebook also to write down anything I need to fix by next week. So any suggestions you guys have, I will be taking down. You can interrupt me at any point.
Got someone who wants to know when the game will be.
The game will be this Saturday. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned that, actually. It's going to be this Saturday. We're going to be starting at about probably 10 or 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll be streaming for probably about like 6 hours, actually. So I don't know how many people will be able to make it through the entire thing. And there'll be like a break somewhere in between.
Hot dog.
Hot dog? Were you answering a question or reading one?
Nothing.
Where'd the mouse go?
It's fine. Oh, Allison's in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hi.
She said Jeffrey.
I'm here too. I'm more important than Jeffrey. By the way, we might do a stream giveaway of the picture Jeffrey drew in the video today. This is apparently the Japanese thing was him talking about how he made a sandwich, so we have this and Jeffrey signed it. So
I know I will be getting buzzed. I don't know about anybody else.
Jeffrey might need to.
Yeah.
Where did the freaking mouse go?
It's probably under the couch.
God, there's no space under the couch, Jeffrey.
I'm telling you, that's where it goes. That's where everything goes.
I think it went under your entertainment center.
The other thing, yeah, be careful. That thing's rickety.
And there's cables everywhere.
Everywhere.
If I touch one, the stream's gonna die. I found the mouse.
Okay, cool. They're asking if we are Critical Role fans.
Yes, I am. I am currently one episode behind. I'm actually planning on listening to that tonight while I work on our animated character intros. Critical Role and the Yogscast one, High Rollers, I've watched a lot, and Ian started watching Critical Role recently. And it's honestly, it was kind of what got me back into being interested in the whole game again.
I have someone asking what's keeping us from cutting the stream into 2-hour segments and posting them weekly.
Nothing. I mean, we could do that, I guess. It would still probably be on the second channel. It would just a preference, I guess. If people would prefer that, we can do it. I was just kind of following the example again of the other two existing ones. They just tend to upload the entire stream in one go, like almost as a podcast. And we were, speaking of podcasts, I was even considering making audio versions that people could download and listen to. But if people would prefer it, we can definitely split the stream into segments. So if we have 165 people here right now, so that's a decent sample size. Let us know in the chat actually which one you would prefer. Just if after we are done streaming these, when we upload them to the second channel, would you prefer us uploading the whole thing in one chunk or splitting it into pieces and uploading it over the course of the month until the next stream? Either one is doable.
I got a lot of people wanting that picture.
Oh yeah.
They are threatening to get violent.
Oh. We will work out some kind of contest right here on the stream. That's easy enough. I could fold that up into an envelope. This will be folded. I'm not gonna send this in like a fancy little envelope thing.
Yeah, there's a
I have like 2 stamps at my house currently from the last batch of Patreon rewards. Now we use those.
There's a lot of people still complaining about the static.
Yeah, I'm curious because I can't hear it. If you could help out, like when you say static, does it sound like static, like audio distortion, like something wrong with the cables, or is it background noise? Because there's a distinction.
Oh.
What?
Not nothing. I'm not kidnapped.
No. Kidnapped what? Any other questions you happen to have about the current state of the channel also I wouldn't mind answering, but mostly anything about the stream or any feedback on the stream specifically. Behind me, by the way, this will be fixed also. You can see the window through it, but I'm basically, once we get the blue for the other side, I'm going to move the black behind this, so we have 2 layers, and that should make it more solid. It's been a lot of setup for this. We've been working on this for a very long time, actually.
I got on a completely unrelated note. I had someone. How'd you come up with the IKEA makes everything that does not exist gag?
Oh, that was actually just because of the first video it showed up in. It was the self-fulfilling idiocy 2. We needed a time machine. I didn't have anything to build a time machine with, so I just used chairs and tinfoil and stuff. And because it was chairs, it was wooden furniture. So I was like, haha, IKEA time machine. And that was literally it. And then we expanded that into a joke. Ian came up with the clock go backwards name for it, and we made the little IKEA pamphlet. And then every time after that, if we needed some high-tech thing made out of shabby furniture or anything else we had lying around the house, we just made it IKEA. It was just kind of a self-perpetuating joke. It didn't really come from any like real-life reference. You have another one?
Okay, so...
How does Jeffrey work? Here, let's switch real quick. I'm curious about how that microphone works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got someone saying the static is more like just background noise, like TV static in the background. Which
Okay, so it's not affecting our voice, which probably means it is just the computer.
Okay.
Which will just be something we have to fix next time. If it was actual proper static, I would be a little bit more concerned because it means there would be something wrong with the physical connection of all these microphones, which is entirely possible because this is just the jankiest setup you've ever seen. I wonder if I can take a picture of it with my phone and then show it on the stream. I'm going to try to do that.
I got someone asking, will there be a map so people can see what's going on at the table?
So there is no table, first of all,
Yeah.
as I'm about to show. However, we will be using Roll20 and just kind of passing like I think a tablet or a laptop around so that we can make our moves. And so when we are doing fights, we will, where the logo currently is on the stream, we should have a window showing the Roll20 map, and that'll be what we have. We don't have any kind of like actual physical table set up, partially because there isn't any room for one.
Can we...
I'm gonna try to take a picture with my phone and then turn my phone around and just show the camera because I think that'll be the easiest way to do it.
Well, that camera's actually not getting any use right now. You could just
That's true.
spin it.
Let's see. I'm not even sure if you'll be able to tell what's going on in this photograph because it's just a jumble of... Here. This is what the room currently looks like.
I have someone asking, will if we will do a Civ 5 live stream with our character costumes.
I've had that thought before, actually. The problem is it involves getting all of the actors together to do it, and not all of them have ever even played the game in the first place. So we have to... Also, Civilization 5, as we learned last week, is unreliable when trying to connect multiple people together. I say that like that was our first time we learned. We knew that. We just forgot.
I have someone else saying, we should do a Civ 5 game on live stream.
We did. I don't know. I guess a lot of people probably didn't see because we ended up having to go over to Twitch. But if you go to... Sorry, we did our very best at having a set. We didn't really pull it off. If you go to White Lightning Warehouse, the latest upload at this moment is the fan game that we did last Friday. And we have Civ open for approximately half of it, and then we end up moving to Team Fortress 2 when that doesn't work. In the future, we might do more like Civilization 6 live streams, because that one doesn't freeze up every single time somebody tries to do anything.
Okay, I got someone saying, what kind of adventure do you guys like most? The Empire Building Kingdom Conqueror type, or free roam adventure with epic quest type?
Not really sure. I can tell you that we're doing the second for this game. It's going to be more of the adventure, but it's also going to be contained within a city, a couple different cities, I guess. So it'll be a little bit different. I'm not answering your question at all. I apologize. I'll get to I am very happy with the story we've come up with, because despite being fans of Critical Role and High Rollers and some of these other ones, I feel like we are actually very... This story is going to be significantly different from those, just thematically and the way that we play it, which is good. It means it won't seem like we're just imitating people that we like. As far as my favorite goes, I've really only ever played the second kind too. I haven't really done like big strategic versions of the game before.
Ian's
so that'd be
here.
interesting. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Ian is currently in San Antonio, which is why he's not here. But I am sitting in your chair, and this is probably the only time that's going to work.
It's my chair, but...
Well, for the stream, it's Ian's chair. I'm adjusting a microphone. I'm sorry for that.
I'm 24.
Um,
Someone asked.
Let me know also just how the microphones sound in relation to each other. That's why we switched, because I was just curious how this sounded with me talking, and Jeffrey's a little bit further from his microphone. We got 3 sort of set up. The couches each have only 1 microphone for the whole couch, which is why I'm a little bit concerned about it, but it's all we have also. So let me know how it sounds, and if it's bad, there's nothing I can do about it. What's Ian saying?
He said stupid slow stream.
Oh, meaning it's like the delay, or?
I assume so. Yeah,
Anything?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Not really. Is the buffer just me?
There shouldn't
Critical
be a
Role,
buffer.
I love that series.
That's the whole point of the delay, is that there isn't a buffer.
Has the rain affected
Unless you're referring to the
us?
delay as a buffer. Affected me. I was driving home from San Antonio tonight and apparently narrowly avoided a tornado in San Antonio.
Dang.
Yeah, when we got, I was having to drive half the speed just to make it home, and then was driving home with Allison, got to my place, realized I had picked her up, and so then had to drive back to her house to drop her off and then come back.
Okay,
So yeah,
will there be silly voices?
depends on the person. I know Joey's doing a little bit of a character voice. Ethan is doing... I did it just right there on the stream. I knew who I was talking about. I still said Ian. Ethan is doing the narrator from Bastion voice, basically, which he does surprisingly well. I can't remember who else, if anybody else is... Everybody's kind of like altering their voice a little bit, but not... we are not professional voice actors like Critical Role players are, so we won't be doing especially unique voices or different from our own, just like slight variations probably.
I got someone asking, will you be making any more 4K videos? If not, why?
Probably not, and the reason is because the last one we did took up exactly 70 gigabytes worth of space on my computer. So there isn't a whole lot of motivation. What we might be doing is filming more videos with the 4K camera and then down converting to regular resolution, and then just to make sure it's sharper, we might do that on occasion. That's also Joey's camera, so I don't have I don't have access to it all the time. I'm still using the one our original one, the one that records the tape. That's the one we're currently using because the good one broke again. But we've been learning how to make actually I have another picture I can show you. We evolved our old camera into its final form to make sure that it worked as well as it possibly could. And the footage actually works pretty well. The only real irritation now is that it records the tape. It's just a huge inconvenience.
No, I'm not going to lose the beard. I'm trying to get it
He'll
to
get
where
there.
it's just like the
It'll work.
full thing. If I can get it anywhere close to what Joey has at the moment, I'll be happy.
This is how far we've gone with trying to make this stupid consumer HD tape-based camcorder work as an actual proper video camera.
I got someone asking, have we ever played any of the Paradox games?
Magica and City Skylines.
I played City Skylines.
You haven't played
Is
Magica?
that Paradox?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
They've actually made a weird they don't have a theme going
Right.
with their company. Because I saw that Skylines was a Paradox game, and I went to check and see what else they made and saw Magica on the list. So those are the only two, though. I know they make a lot of the other kind of strategic resource sort of like simulator games, I guess, along the same sort of lines as City Skylines, but less commercially popular. But no, I haven't played a whole lot of them. Let's see, is there anything else to check on the stream? Your background looks a lot better now that the sun isn't shining through behind you.
Oh yeah, that does look a lot better.
So hopefully layering that up with the black solves the problem, even in broad daylight. What time is it? It's later than I wanted it to be. That's what time it is.
Oh, well. Let's see here.
I could check. I could test a couple of these other screens real quick.
Got someone asking if fans can be in our videos.
Swap with me again. My spot. Alright. Let's see. So we've got a couple more screens. We've got what you guys all saw. I'm going to keep the audio running, but we have the start screen here, and then we'll have basically an identical screen for taking a break, just with different text. I actually need to adjust the text size on the chat and a couple of these other ones. I'm going to do that mid-stream like a true professional. 24, there we go. Okay, so we got that one, and then we got the stream has ended screen here. Featuring the nice little artwork of all of our characters, which we passed around on social media a bit, but I'm not sure how many of you saw that. But yeah, there it is. This is the full artwork of all our characters. Actually, I could bring in a bigger picture of it really quick if everybody's interested. Let me just grab the full-sized artwork so everybody can see who we're playing as. Feel free to continue reading any questions or anything, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Someone wants us to do a Magicka skit.
We could. We have Magicka robes. Jeffrey has Magicka wizard robes. They used to only fit you, and now they don't even fit you. So actually, I don't know how we're going to do that. But yeah, this is the full artwork of everybody.
I got someone asking if we have girlfriends. It's about the third time they asked.
I
was gonna try to ignore it.
Yeah, you didn't try very hard, Jeffrey.
Let's see here. Prison architect video.
I've gotten that one suggested a few times actually. I might try that one. I've seen Sips play it a lot. So from left to right in this picture, we've got Joey, Allison, me, Jeffrey, Rachel, and Ethan. And that's going to be the main group, and we'll have some guests on occasion. Once John gets back in the area, we'll probably make a character for him, and he'll join in on occasion. We thought it'd be fun to have Squire in as a guest spot, but I don't know if he'll have enough time when he's here. Wow, I just made... That is a freaking long delay. I just saw that. I just increased this thing to maximum size in the stream.
Oh, wow.
That is ridiculous. I apologize. I'll fix that next time as best I can. I don't guess it matters actually when we're doing the stream because we won't be directly trying to interact with everybody, but I apologize that the delay is so long.
Got, let's see here. Are we doing, let's see here.
We have
Are you guys to do with technical stuff? Because if you don't need me, I can leave.
I don't know what that means.
This is Nathan Peterson. Was he there in the Twitch thing? I think he was, wasn't he?
He may have been. I don't remember because everybody's names are different between the two different platforms.
True.
We did have several brave souls helping us out during the first test of this, which most of you did not see, and that one was much more of a disaster. There was
I got someone asking what the AE stands for.
Oh, Altered Egos. Sorry, that's the name of the campaign. I guess I maybe should have mentioned that at some point. That is the name that Ian came up with because of course he did. So yeah, the campaign name, the series name will be called Altered Egos. That's what it will be showing up under on Twitch and on the YouTube uploads on the second channel.
I got someone asking if we can do video game live streams.
We would like to do more. They're not really high on the priority list just yet. We're trying to kind of stabilize everything. We grew really fast in the last few months, and we've been kind of trying to keep up with it. And then in our personal lives, we're just trying to deal with things too. I'm moving soon, so I'm kind of working on that at the same time. But once everything kind of settles in a little bit, we would like to try to do things like set up a live stream schedule. And part of me moving actually is a big help because I'm moving towards Ian and Rachel. John is working on leaving the Army and actually leaving Oklahoma finally, and also moving to San Antonio. Jeffrey's moving closer to San Antonio. We're actually all going to be kind of roughly within the same area again soon, which is going to be nice. And so things like setting up a quick stream on a weekday night will be a lot easier. So yeah, we might be able to do things like that more often.
Got someone asking, what level are we starting at?
3. We are not starting at level 1. We are starting at level 3 so that we have some amount of powers. And we are very overpowered, and so are all of our villains. And it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. We're all like... we use the point buy system at like whatever the highest count is, 25 or whatever.
Oh, come on.
So our stats are ridiculous.
I'm
What?
Cool. Someone said Kyle looks cooler.
Oh.
It's not true.
I can't even grow facial hair, come on.
Oh, I got someone asking how our day is going.
It's going.
Yeah, it's going.
It's been up and down. Uncharacteristically up and down for the last few weeks.
Oh, that's Nathan Peterson.
What? Who is it?
I remember.
Oh.
You.
Right. We also will have a video that we play. Again, I'm going to be releasing tomorrow or Wednesday a video with all of us narrating our backstories, and we will be playing that at the beginning of the streams, which I am currently testing out with playing the video from today.
It's a Fitbit.
Okay, are we in, or what are we doing?
Hold on. Yeah, we're in.
Okay, so we're live
Yeah,
right now?
we're live right now.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, hey guys, it's Joey,
And Jeff, hey.
and we're taking over the channel this
You're
week.
taking it over.
So, Jeffrey's hacking into it right now. Do we got 3D enabled? Is
Hold on. It's enabled.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Whoa! There you go.
Yeah, just for you. Can't handle that.
Put your 3D glasses on right now.
Doesn't work without the 3D glasses.
Doesn't work. We're gonna bring you some cool videos today. We got civilization stuff we're gonna do. We got what else? These people
I
like?
think we're having a Kerbal Space Program.
Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah.
We know y'all.
Okay, that's enough of that. Just want to test that out. Wait, where is he? I was going to do it. Rohan person says, please notice me. You guys are my favorite YouTubers. Thank you. We noticed. I'm glad we're your favorite YouTubers. By the way, were you guys hearing music? I actually totally forgot I was playing that. I'm going to turn it back on again. How does the music level sound compared to our voices? Quick question for everybody in the chat, if you could let me know. I just want to double check. If we can leave all that set up as it is, then we don't have to on Saturday, so that'll be great. I'm being texted. Somebody says mic gain is too high. Somebody said we just... Matthew Milne says we just got hacked.
Just hacked myself.
Somebody said that the gain was too high, so... something to look out for. So again, just in case anybody else is here, and just joining just now, we're testing out the Pathfinder stream for this Saturday. The first one is going to be this Saturday at about 10 to 11... 10 or... starting... I'm doing a terrible job at speaking. The first stream is going to be on Saturday, starting at 10 or 11 Central Standard Time, going for about 6 hours. We're testing it out now just to make sure our setup works, that the audio sounds okay. So if you have any kind of feedback on how the audio sounds, we know that currently there's some background noise because of Jeffrey's computer. Hopefully that's all that's causing it. It's possible that some of our microphone connections are just making a bit of a hissing sound, and we'll need to look into that. I'll be reviewing this stream afterwards also just to double check for myself so that I'm hearing what everybody else is hearing. If anything seems too loud or needs volume adjusting, Jeffrey has his own microphone. I have one for this couch, and there's one on the opposite side of the room for the empty couch. And we have music playing in the background. So if you could let us know how all that sounds in relation to each other, what needs adjusting, we would really appreciate it. So that the actual stream sounds as good as it can possibly be. And if you have any questions about the game or about the channel, recent videos, anything like that, we are currently Jeffrey has not stopped looking at his phone, so
It's going really fast.
ask whatever
I'm
you
trying.
want, and we will do our best to answer those.
Someone says the mic gain is probably causing the static.
possible. I don't know. If you can try to identify which microphone it is, that would help. There's one, you can't see them obviously, but there's 3 of them. One is right here that I'm talking into. It should get louder as I get closer. That might have like blasted the audio levels like off the charts right there. Let me know if it did. Jeffrey has his own right above his head, and there's one on the other side. It could possibly be that some kind of volume is making the static. If we're clipping regularly, let me know too. Like if it's getting like to that point where it gets really loud. I'm also not like talking exceptionally loud right now. If we end up yelling or something.
Someone says that the music is quieter than the static is.
Interesting. Is the music too quiet or is the static too loud?
I would assume that the static is too loud.
But you can hear the music, so that's good. Gonna make a note to check the microphone gain. And we have all the volume here. We can actually check it on stream, and you guys can let us know what difference it makes. I have these turned pretty low right now, and Jeffrey's turned higher. So we can kind of play around with it. They're saying microphone gain is
Can we
high.
get a moderator
In the chat? Why?
Yeah.
Is somebody going crazy?
Yeah.
I don't suppose, Sasquatch is around. He's our only moderator at the time.
Oh, also, dang it, what was the question? Can we have fans in videos?
Probably not in like regular sketches. Somebody's asking about. Sorry, I have to respond to the guy asking about Comic Sans because I consciously made that decision. It is we are labeled with comic, but that's what it's for. It's a comic book. It's like little comic book what do you call them? The description boxes. So yes, I did use Comic Sans, but it was kind of on purpose and seemed like the only time it was.
What are our
kind of
favorite
acceptable.
games to play, like on Steam or Origin?
Static too loud. I'm not sure. Sorry, so static too loud as music is too quiet.
So, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
I appreciate all the questions
I
you're
actually
reading.
did this once, and I'm pretty sure it took me around like 187 or somewhere.
If you could prioritize the stream-related questions, that'd probably be best.
Oh, sorry. Static is too loud. People are saying the static is too loud. It's a lot of those. Apparently the static is louder.
We can check each one, actually. Here, I'll mute Jeffrey's microphone, actually, and just see what the others sound like. Okay, so I just now turned Jeffrey's microphone completely off. Jeffrey, talk.
Talking! Hi, I'm Jeffrey, and I'm in a live stream right now. And I'm reading
Talk louder than that.
I am reading all of your comments, but it's very hard because it's going by really quickly.
So it'll be 30 seconds before we see it, but if you could let us know
Just-
how this sounds right now.
Yeah, just let us know.
I'm actually going to turn his back on just so it's not annoying, but let us know how that sounded. Just to know what difference that makes. I'm just curious. If that made no difference other than quieting Jeffrey, I will try each of the others and see how that sounds as well. The static is most likely not coming from Jeffrey's microphone, it's coming from the other two because they pick up a wider range. But I'm not sure what's generating it, whether it's an actual sound or if it's something to do with the connection. So, that will be interesting.
Here we go. Let's see here. His question was about a separate fan game. You could have a group in Skype, group call, and as long as people have the books, you can have a fun fan Pathfinder game.
Oh, a Pathfinder thing. Actually, the fan thing doesn't seem like a problem. The Skype thing does. We've tried doing... Pathfinder games really aren't that fun from a distance. Like, trying to connect over Skype and do them remotely just is a lot of hassle. And
Were you able to get a moderator?
no. Is he still going?
Yeah. Well, we got a whole bunch of...
Professor YouTube. I recognize you, and I'm going to make you a moderator for only that reason. Do not abuse this. I need to find out how to make a moderator, actually.
I got someone asking what software we're using on the multi-screen streaming.
It's called XSplit Broadcaster. I think it's a pretty popular one. What are they saying about the microphone?
is slight change, I think. Static didn't change.
Okay, yeah, that about makes sense. I didn't expect it to. Let's see. I have to check to see how to make a moderator. Also, who's causing the problem? Because I can just kick them out from here.
Bob. We got hashtags, ban Bob.
Oh, that's how I did moderator. Cool. And I can also... Hey, look, put user in timeout. Ha ha ha.
Alright.
Professor YouTube said, wait, what?
Is the first stream 10 to 11 a.m. or p.m.?
AM. We'll be starting in the morning our time and continuing on for most of the afternoon, which hopefully will allow people in England and Europe and just overseas in general in different time zones to watch us without having to stay up until 2 a.m.
Professor YouTube does not want to be a mod.
Well, you are.
He says you should make the collective the mod.
No. This is the best way to make someone a moderator. Someone who doesn't want to be an authority is the best person to be an authority. The collective is there. Professor YouTube says I am new God King. There is a delay. I will try to reduce the delay for the future streams. I didn't pay attention to whatever setting ended up making that do that. I really don't know why it's happening. The blue looks good. I'm happy with the background of the stream, by the way. Seriously, that matches really well. Look at that. Look at that crap.
Got someone saying 30-second lag, 30 seconds ago lag inception. Love your videos and so happy you guys are becoming famous and stuff. Good job on always making awesome videos. Kyle and Jeffrey, you two are epic.
Thank you. I'm gonna try killing another microphone real quick, just so we can test that. This should be.
What time zone are we in, real quick?
Oh, Central Standard Time.
Also, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
All of it. Actually, no, that's not correct. I like all of ice cream. Favorite flavor is anything with the word cake or cream in the title is the superior ice cream flavor, and the best I ever tasted, backing up this theory, was called cake cream. So, ever looking for good ice cream, that is the rule of thumb to follow. I'm going to kill the opposite microphone, not either of the ones we're using, just to see if it affects the sound levels at all.
Yeah.
I believe it's this one?
Everybody seems pretty sure it's just the computer.
It might be.
Also, somebody wants us to make a video on Mars bars.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with that, but alright, so I just turned off the other microphone. Let me know if it changes anything. If anything, it might just make the overall volume of everything go down. The problem is I don't really know how to test if it's static or if it's background noise without I guess just hearing it. I'll probably just have to listen to it afterward to confirm. Any further questions? If your question hasn't been read off yet, and like it's an actual question, you can re-ask it, because we might just be missing it. We're just getting a lot of comments streaming through, which is insane. Can you believe we're having this problem? Just for just a minute, Jeffrey. Just like seriously, like, can you believe that we are having to ask people to ask us their questions because they're scrolling by so fast that we can't see them? Because 5 months ago, we were not having that problem.
That is definitely true.
That is actually just insane. That was not an issue beforehand.
Okay, let's see here.
I don't know what you can do either, Professor YouTube, and I apologize for just thrusting this power upon you. You're just the only one that I recognize who hasn't tried to assimilate us into their weird alien race before.
So Jeffrey could go up 20-25%, especially if you want him to be louder.
Okay.
2, music needs to go up 20 to 30%. It's really quiet. 3, you will need more mods.
That is true. I'll probably try to get actual other people. Let's see. Alright, so I'm increasing music a little bit. I can also increase Jeffrey's microphone. I'm not sure if it would be better to increase his volume or just to get the microphone closer to his face. But I've just bumped up Jeffrey's microphone louder. Jeffrey's also talking quietly, so it may change later.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking down as well.
Yeah. So those were the changes we just made. In addition to silencing the other microphone, I just turned up Jeffrey's mic and turned up the music. So let us know how all of those. Are there any feedback on the change that other microphone made? Has anybody mentioned that yet?
I haven't noticed anything.
I see you guys rock from Ben. Thank you, Ben Montoya. Somebody realizing we have 65,000 subs. I know, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that after you said that, I turned back to see what your name was, and it's just gone. I can't even see who asked that question, and I apologize.
Someone wants us to try turning off all the mics.
That just makes no sound. How is that going to help? Even if there is electrical interference, that will still silence all of it, so I don't think that's actually going to help.
I have a very large video game collection.
But it might, actually. You know
have
what?
a
I am going to do that.
collection,
Just for the hell of it. Why not? Just for like 2 seconds, I'm going to turn all the microphones off. Let me know how it sounds. So I actually do that.
Apparently Bob is back.
Oh, well, I put him in a timeout. That's all I did.
Oh.
I thought maybe that would teach him a lesson. If not, I'll just kick him.
Oh, no, Professor YouTube, I think, handled it.
Oh, cool. Our Twitch name is Doormonster Entertainment. Doormonster is somebody else, for some reason. So, if you want to subscribe to us on Twitch early so that you're notified when we start doing these on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/Doormonster Entertainment. It's a bit long, I apologize. It is linked in the description as well, underneath this stream right now. So if you head there, you can subscribe to us, and you'll get email notifications, I believe. Not subscribe, follow. Follow and subscribe are different on Twitch. You can follow us on Twitch, and you should get email notifications for when we go live, I think. That's how I've experienced it working in the past for channels that I've followed, at least.
So, Window Hero.
Hi, Window Hero.
Yeah.
He's cool. Oh, I should make him a moderator.
Yeah, there you go.
Where'd he go?
He said, Jeffrey, if you call me out, Kyle will recognize it.
You were right. Window Hero does a lot of our, what do you call them, captions for our videos. So he's been helping out for a while now.
I got a guy asking if we're using Windows 10 or Windows 7.
Battery's getting low. Windows 10, not intentionally.
Yeah, not because we...
Nobody's ever intentionally using Windows 10. Yeah. It just kind of happens.
What character are you playing in this, Kyle?
I am playing the one next to me currently. Here, I'll move Owen. I'm playing the guy in the armor, who I went and deleted. I can add that picture back in real quick. He is a blacksmith, and he constructs this armor. It's like an inherited suit of armor from his family line, basically, and he just kind of builds on it. It's like a high intelligence, high strength character, which is an interesting combination. And yeah, that's what I'm playing. We'll go into more detail. Again, full backstories are going to be posted in video form sometime in the next couple of days, so everybody will get a good sampling.
Will we ever do a Fallout gag?
We should do a Fallout video eventually. I just haven't ever played any Fallout game, which send your hate mail. But at some point, we will probably end up trying to do a Fallout just because we've had that requested a lot. We've also had RimWorld suggested over and over and over again recently, so I'm gonna try to look into that one just because it's turning into the new FTL where it's just like I haven't played it, but everybody keeps bringing it up, so I feel like I should go check into it.
Sam Bonham?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said would happen. He said if I...
I'm sorry. I only recognize people who like just comment on all the time. I need to... Oh, I'm on a... What else is delayed? We have 200 people watching.
I got someone asking in all caps, is Kyle immortal?
Maybe. I haven't found out yet, but all indications seem to be yes.
And people want me to be the final boss.
I haven't died so far.
Um,
Again, for any new people joining, if you have any questions about the Pathfinder stream or anything, go ahead and ask them in the chat, and we'll try to answer them. If you've asked things that we've missed, we probably actually just haven't seen it, so feel free to ask again, and we will still get to it. We'll be doing this for probably another 20 minutes at most.
Someone's gonna draw a chibi Jeffrey.
Any chibi Jeffreys may be posted to reddit.com/r/doormaster. Or doormaster.reddit.com, which apparently works. I didn't know that was a thing. I tested all the screens. We're pretty much good on the test, actually.
Yeah.
I still have one of the microphones is still off. I'm going to turn that microphone back on. Let me know if anything changes. Nobody's complained about Jeffrey's microphone going up or the music going up, so I'm guessing that's fine.
I got someone asking if there's any way to pitch ideas to us.
I see most comments and emails if you have, but specifically with ideas, we take concepts. We don't take fully formed ideas because it becomes a problem of sharing intellectual credit and all of that annoying kind of copyright stuff. If you just have suggestions like something about this mechanic from this game or just something, basically if something can be summed up in one sentence, it's a little bit easier for us to take it as a suggestion and run with it, rather than just us making your entire idea. That we're not going to do, just for a variety of reasons, mostly just because of the whole credit sharing problem, and also just because our writing style, our voice is kind of important to the success of the channel. I've had people like just submit entire writings, like an entire summary or plot summary or even pieces of a script to me before, which is great that they take the time to do that. It's just not really something we can work with. So yeah, that's if you have suggestions for us topic-wise, we're happy to take them.
I got someone asking if we have a noise cancellation ad on active with the streaming program or something. Noise cancellation.
I don't have anything installed that I think would work that way. I could look into something like a separate software that might work, that might do noise cancellation on the microphone, because all of our microphones are being sent through one input into the computer, so we can give it a try. I don't know how well it will work when there's 7 of us all talking at once, but I can look into it if it's, because I can't hear it, so I don't know how bad it is.
Yeah.
What else? There's somebody else asking when about the uploading them afterwards. We will be uploading all of the Pathfinder games to our second channel after they've been streamed.
Yep.
And again, let us know if you would prefer them in a full chunk uploaded, or if you would prefer them cut up and uploaded in pieces during the month. If I start talking over you, interrupt me.
Yeah, all the chat stopped for me.
Oh.
It also says live stream offline.
Is it?
That could just be my phone, though.
It's still moving on here. Maybe it's just the phone.
Yeah, it's probably just my phone. Well, I'm done.
How is Bob back?
How's it going?
Alright, I'm just gonna have to do block. Alright, Bob's gone.
Yeah.
What else we
Hashtag
have?
ban Bob.
Are you reloading yours?
Yeah, it's definitely my phone.
The problem doing this is that I'm not facing the camera.
Oh, I think I got it. Yep, it's back.
I'm not sure if Window Hero put Bob up in timeouts faster than me blocking him, but one of the two things happened.
Also, my phone's about to die.
Oh. Mine is too. I got a crap phone.
And
I have a laptop. I suppose I could access the stream and...
the chat is literally getting faster.
Is it?
Yeah, this is...
While I get my laptop.
Okay, I am both a demon and a Pokemon trainer.
What? Address the question first, in case nobody knows what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see here. I got place the Jeff GIF in the right bottom corner, please.
I don't actually have access to that right now because we're at Jeffrey's house. But I will try to make a copy of it so that I can use it later.
I got someone asking if there's any chance that we will live stream Shadowrun or other tabletops as well.
Not sure. We'll see how this one goes first. We've been putting a lot of work into this one, so we haven't really thought about like future games yet. I'm hoping we can do this one for a while as well. I'm not planning on this being like a 3-episode thing. I'm hoping we can keep going with it. I'm loading all the comments, so I should be able to see some of them as well. The collective is asking if they could modify our phones. I'd really prefer you didn't. Dream Club says, do not be a Bob. Holy crap, they just like jump suddenly. I can't see them anymore. Socks on Gaming, can the final boss be DoodleCon? So I know Ian is working in a ton of references, and I don't know what they are or where they're going to be, and I'm actually just as excited to figure them all out as everybody else. I would not even be remotely surprised if DoodleCon was somehow in there. Or if the guards themselves characters, or some of references to our other things. I know even some of our fans are going to be references. Like some of you guys in the chat will probably be referenced somewhere in this game. If you've commented a lot, like enough for us to have talked to you. This is so many comments so fast. I'm not used to this. Ben is saying, how can one help out the channel if I don't really have any money? The only way I know is showing everyone your videos. Honestly, that works really, really well. If you can spread our videos around, watch them, like them, that's actually enough. You really don't need to be obligated to, or feel obligated to do any more than that. Heles Koning says, can you try to pronounce my name? We can try just as much as we always do. We're getting hashtag we want whales again.
Oh, Matthew Millam says, how did you guys meet?
A lot of us met in high school. Me, Jeffrey, Ian. Jeffrey and Ian knew each other before I ever showed up.
I knew Ian from elementary school.
Yeah. John met you guys pretty early on too. And then us and me and Ricky and JP all kind of met in high school and kind of formed the group then. Reed's my brother, so I've known him a while. Rachel joined in after meeting Ian in college. And then Ethan was my first animation student, actually, and he joined in after that. And then Joey I met at the Art Institute, and he's the newest member. But it was a bit of a delay between meeting him and actually bringing him on as full-time crew. When I say full-time crew, I'm using that term very, very liberally. It's not really full-time. The collective says we feel as though we will be referenced at some point. Not a terrible instinct. Camden Hillcamp says, what came of the whole Power TV problem? That's an interesting question. They still keep trying to take our existing video down. I actually got another privacy claim filed against it like 2 days ago, and it's the only one still up there. Alex actually sent me a Skype message once just telling me that it was violating his privacy rights and trying to threaten the channel even, telling me that there was, what was it? He was telling me like there were 2 strikes on the channel already, and if he got a third, it would be taken down. And he's so, like, it's really irritating that even, like, because I went and checked, and there aren't any strikes. Like, he just lies about things over and over again. And then Squire, at some point, sent me an email from this guy trying to contact him. And Squire just, like, completely tore him apart in his email response, and it was hilarious. But, yeah, they're still there. Like, we haven't gotten rid of them. They're still, by today, it's Alex. It's the one guy. He is still trying to file privacy complaints against the video, trying to get that one removed. Because if you search them, our videos show up currently. Back when I signed on, and I did research, there was nothing, which is why I signed on with them in the first place, because I found nothing negative about them anywhere, and now there's stuff all over the place. But, yeah, it's still an ongoing problem. If you have any, like, if you see other people ever talking about them, still try to warn against them. Sorry, that's enough of that topic. What else are we...
I bet Kyle wore a fedora in middle school. Did you wear a fedora in middle school, Kyle?
I owned a fedora around that time. I am not very proud to say. I did not wear it frequently, but there was one in my possession during a couple of years there.
How did Kyle become king?
Am I? That's news to me.
I don't know. Why Pathfinder?
Pathfinder, because it's overly complicated and we like overly complicated things, clearly, based on everything we've ever done. It lets us do we get a lot of freedom with it. It's just really detailed, but thankfully Ian is great at that, and his brain is like a Pathfinder computer. Thanks, Allison, to that random text that she just sent me. Dice cam. We won't have a dice cam. We will have a Roll20 screen sometimes whenever we're doing our whole setup, which I have not actually set up on the stream yet at all. I'm kind of waiting to see if we use that during the first session. It may just be like theater of the mind stuff for the first go around. Let's see. Socks on Gaming asks, will you use Shadow of Whale's music on your new secret project? Probably not. It's going to have a very different feel to it, so they won't really fit. And we basically use all of their music for the guards themselves. Grandma says, try to cycle through mics because you still got static. Yes, I'm aware we probably still have static. We turned off all the microphones earlier, and I didn't check to see if that was if that did anything. Here, can you read off more questions real quick? I'm gonna.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, sorry. Before he does that, really quick, again, just so everybody's aware, I'm gonna turn all the audio off and back on, and if you could then tell us what happened, I would appreciate it. So it's going right now. All audio going off. And everything back up again. So once the delay stops, please let me know in the chat what that did, static-wise specifically. If it just killed all the sound, or if it somehow if there's still static, that will be interesting to find out. What were you going to?
I don't remember. Did Reed ever steal your fedora?
No, Reed did not wear fedoras. Reed wore other hipster clothes. Fedoras were too in vogue at the time.
I have someone asking repeatedly for us to play Club Penguin.
Probably not. Rob Young is asking what makes you think this stream is worth $60. I'm not sure what he's referencing.
And if you wanted to give us $60, I mean, we'll take it.
Ben asked what inspired Owen Silverback. It was kind of, I wanted to specifically play. I thought the armor would be fun, but it originated with me wanting to play someone who used improvised weaponry, which is what I do. Hello? I'm really sorry for what I'm aware that you just heard there with that electrical feedback. That must have been terrible.
Yeah, no, they're all screaming. Apparently a lot of these people hate you now.
That was a cat. I'm very sorry for that. A cat laid down on top of our mixing board. I'm gonna show you actually, just so you can all be angry at the cat. Can they see it? It's in the other couch. It's right there. That's the cat. It's right there. This is the thing that just did that to you.
Yeah.
Oreo.
Yeah. Everybody's still saying they can't hear, and
Wait, they can't hear?
oh yeah. I mean, they're all cats.
They should be able to hear now. It's working.
I don't know. Hold on. I mean, it could just be the delay. I haven't had anybody say they can. Yeah. Someone just said there's still no sound. Mics are dead.
I don't understand.
It's a cat. It's all about the cat now. There's a bunch of cat comments.
I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, people are still saying the mics are off.
But I can see the audio. Oh, it's back. Okay, there we go. Jesus. There's so many comments coming through. Okay, I don't know when the sound actually came back for the stream, but all the horribleness happened because the freaking cat laid on top of the mixing board, so I apologize for that. It says now it says you're allowed.
It's back. Yeah, okay. It's apparently back. Come here, Oreo. Or just ignore me, it's cool.
Okay. Hopefully I turned it back down a bit there. Some people are saying kill it. Static's worse. Is Amanda home?
Nope.
Alright, everybody says we're fine.
Actually,
now.
you can come and sit down. That's cool.
Hi, we're streaming. Sorry.
Hi everyone.
Amanda just got here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try this thing that I was going to do before, where I turn off all of the audio via the master control and back on so you can tell me if the static is still there. So I'm going to do that really quick, okay? So all the audio is going off now, and should be back on now. One more time just to be sure. And back on. No. Get away. Here. Yes, the blue is very nice. So let me know once it catches up. Let me know what happened during that brief turning the audio off and on again.
Someone says they hear a TV commercial?
Nope. Oh wait, that might actually be happening. We're just playing a YouTube playlist. There could have been a YouTube ad playing there. Music is now super loud. Why? The music hasn't changed.
And it says we are too quiet now. We also need to lower the cat's paycheck.
This delay is kind of causing a problem. Alright, well, assuming that things are back up now, I'm going to start responding to questions and hopefully that works. People are saying hi to you now, Amanda.
Hi. Hi again.
Let's see. We have hashtag ban Oreo.
What?
Oreo laid down on top of our mixing board again and ruined everything.
Oreo killed everybody's ears.
He's sweet, I promise you guys.
No, he's not. Don't believe her.
Eat him.
He's evil.
He's so sweet. You love him.
He's evil.
Yes, you are, aren't you? I just want attention.
Static went way down. I hear no static. No change in audio static. I'm confused.
My phone ain't gonna last much longer.
What static is anyone even talking about? Thanks. DM's mic causing static? That seems unlikely. We killed his earlier and that didn't cause the problem. I think at this point I'm probably just going to have to check the stream afterward and just...
My phone's gone.
That's fine. We will be decreasing the delay by next time. Soldiers, Ben Montoya says, hi, Amenga.
A manga.
I should just turn the music off at this point. Ben says the sound went out during the middle of the Owen Silverback question response. In case it did, that was I was just saying that I decided to play that character after seeing the brawler. Or I really wanted to play a character that used improvised weapons entirely. So I have this brawler archetype that gives me all of the improvised throwing and melee weapons without any kind of penalties. So that can you stop him? You
Stop
the one standing.
you.
If I want to watch the stream, I am. I have it. I've seen the delay. Like I can't change it right now, but I'm aware of the delay. It will be fixed by next time. Let's see. Jewel Natke says if you're moving, what will happen to the Halloween Doormaster? My house will still exist. My parents still live there. We'll probably still go back and do those for Halloween because I'll just be living in an apartment somewhere. Ian mic got raised and the static increased. But when we lowered it, it didn't do much of anything, did it?
I don't know.
Ah, God. Every time I touch it, it shocks me.
Testing.
There. I moved his microphone closer and turned it down, so maybe that will help a little bit. Alright, so we're probably going to be closing it out pretty soon. Monty Echo's asking, so like Daredevil? Yes, exactly like Daredevil. I'm playing Iron Daredevil, basically. That is my superhero. If you have, so yeah, if you have any questions, just one last reminder, we're doing a stream test for the Pathfinder game that we will actually be doing this Saturday, starting at 10 or 11-ish a.m., depending on how fast we get the stream set up this time. It'll go for about 6 hours, and then we're going to try to do it about once a month after that. We're currently testing it out, just making sure all the audio and everything works. It seems to mostly be working except for some static in the background that we haven't been able to figure out exactly right. And if you have any questions or feedback, go ahead and leave them now. If you've got, I'm looking at the chat, it's going by really fast, but if you have questions for us about the stream or just about things in general, I will try to answer them as well as I can. And we'll probably be closing it out pretty soon, so if you have any... and also, if you've asked questions that we've ignored, you can go ahead and ask them again. It's probably just because we missed them. Mark Schultz says, Jeffrey looks so sad without his phone.
I am.
Rhinon says, will Oreo be playing Pathfinder? No, Oreo will be locked away. Oreo will not be allowed near the Pathfinder game for exactly the reasons that have been demonstrated tonight.
Yes.
Sev says static went down, so I guess that helped a little bit when we decreased that microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's still white noise. There will be some amount of white noise because Jeffrey's air conditioner is a little bit loud and his computer is kind of... That helped a lot, actually, cleaning your computer out.
Yeah.
Like, that was actually audible everywhere in the apartment last time we were doing this.
Yes, it was terrible.
How was it like that?
I can hear it less. That might help. I still don't know what they're talking about, though. We've been doing this the whole time, trying to figure out what they mean by static. 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Mm-hmm. And we'll be posting this in detail in a specific announcement video tomorrow or Wednesday, just in case. Hey, Ian. Ian says hey twice.
Oh, Ian,
hi.
Ian's back.
Hey guys, what? Just say it.
Say it.
Say what?
I don't know, Ian's just saying hey. Artsicle is asking, can we make Jeff and Joey go on vacation with you and pay for blah blah blah, real website, not a redirect. If somebody else wants to make some HTML files and send them to me, I will happily upload them, but I don't have time to make it myself. Alex Gregory asked, would you rather live in an elven forest or a dwarven hall, and why? Probably forest.
Dwarven. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Between the two of us.
Yeah.
I'm very elfy, you're very hide in a cave like.
I like caves. They're dark. There's not many people.
Jewel Notke says, does Bruno Mars is gay? I don't have an answer for that, but it was amusing.
Maybe.
Ian Con... I don't know. I think Ian was just trying to announce himself. I'm not sure if he was actually like trying to give us a message. Matthew Lawson says, how are you? We've been a little bit better. It's been kind of a rough couple weeks.
Yep.
Gennady, I apologize for this. Gennady Slonimsky says the stream is next week, right? It is on Saturday.
Correct.
And there will be more details released in the next couple of days. Artificial duality, wait, come back. Will you guys be emphasizing the roleplay or the encounters and numbers more? We're going to be trying to do the roleplay more and actually trying to reduce a lot of the time it takes to do battle. Most of it's going to be up to Ian, but we're going to be trying to get through a lot of the sort of slogging Pathfinder number parts and try to favor the roleplay a little bit more. Artsicle says I'll make the HTML files. Looking forward to it. You can email them to contact@doormonster.tv.
You can have a big old website competition.
Yeah. Connor Black asks, real or fake dice? Real dice, fake board. But I will be bringing like a little die rolling thing, and I have metal dice that I plan on using. Corrupt Films asks, will there ever be more Captain Spectacular? Nope.
There should be.
Just speaking totally honestly, no. If I can get to animating anything, it will be a Fable 3 experience. Let's see. Doormaster Sevs asks, can you play a large player game with a ton of fans like on a stream? On our last one we actually did a TF2 game where we had a bunch of people in, so we might do something like that again in the future just because it's easy to get everybody in on one server. The Big Bag Forum Troll is asking, will you guys be posting the times of the stream online? Can't find it anywhere. We will be posting some updates on social media, and we'll be releasing a video tomorrow or Wednesday detailing exactly what we're going to be doing and also giving quick character backstories on everybody. Window Hero, I think, is redirecting. Will there be a community comments next weekend? There should. There just wasn't this last week because we got really busy dealing with some other stuff. Soldiers PL says my ear still hurts from that electric feedback. I've heard it. I know what you heard, and I'm really sorry that you had to hear it. It's a horrible sound, and I tried really hard to make sure it doesn't happen, but I cannot account for Cat. Also, Soldiers saying, just a little summary, when Cat went all Hitler, we didn't hear you guys, but we did hear music and static. After you turned it off, we got a little better, but there's still some, which is interesting. I wonder, so it almost implies that there's static just from being plugged into the computer, and doesn't have anything to do with the microphones, so just something to look into.
Could be bad wires.
But it's like specifically that one, if that's the problem, because when I turned all the microphones off, but the board was still plugged in,
right,
they said they still heard static, which to me it's specifically the connection between the board and the computer somewhere.
Could just not be plugged like all the way in.
I don't know what it is. Maybe adjusting the volume on here would work again. That seemed to help last time actually. Let me try that real quick, just out of curiosity.
We need a professional audio tech.
Yeah, that'd be nice. If only we had somebody who's been going to school for that for the last several years. I'm gonna try one thing. Gennady says the music is nice. Thank you. I can't hear it. I don't know what it is. I'm actually just playing a YouTube playlist. For the actual stream, I will pick out music. This is just kind of going. Ian says I'm into this music though, so it is called Asian Fantasy Music: Living Voyage by Kevin MacLeod, everybody's favorite royalty-free internet musician. Ben Montoya is asking Ian if he's going to be in this. Ian is going to be GMing. He's going to be running the game, and should be doing a very good job. Let's see. Go to YouTube says there seems to be a way to stop the white noise. Go to options, properties in the streaming program. You should find the noise canceller. That could be the case, actually. I could check that real quick. Let me try a couple of things, just really fast. I'm going to do, where is, I think it's recording, and then, which microphone is it that we're using? Is it this one? No, that's webcam. This one we're using? Wait a minute. Alright, let me check the stream settings real quick. Audio, preview, microphone.
A lot of highly complicated Tech.
So I'm gonna see about turning the volume down in the computer and then turning it up on the board and see if that does something.
Yeah.
That'll be properties, levels. It's still at 100. That's where it was last time when it sounded like garbage. So let's try that.
Okay.
Alright, microphone is going to get quiet for a minute. I'm actually dropping it all the way down to 50 on the computer. And I'm going to crank it up on the board a little bit and see if that does anything. Can you talk, Jeffery?
Yes. So
Hi.
we're gonna be doing the thing.
Thanks. Always reliable on the improv. Not drunk enough. Okay, so
That's really what it is.
basically what I just did
there
there was turn the volume down on the computer settings and then physically turned it up on the board. So let me know what that is about. Somebody says this music is loud, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
I haven't seen your video.
It's interesting.
Really?
Yes.
It's
It's fun. It is enjoyable.
yeah.
Especially if you know Jeffrey.
I drank a lot. Well,
Okay,
Yeah, I
guys,
know you
when
did.
will the Hobo versus LeBron story be resolved? I don't know.
I mean, hasn't it been resolved? I killed him. We're good.
It's true, but we retconned it. Remember we said that in the video.
Yeah, that's true.
There is a silence detection thing in here, which I will try in a minute after this is done.
Hi.
Yeah. Everybody sitting in that couch will have to lean back, I think, to make sure they fit. There we go. Whoa. Some magic happened, fixed, resolved, hurrah, no static. That freaking worked, apparently. That was it. That was the problem.
Awesome.
It was just being amplified on the computer. Apparently it was like adding gain to sound or something.
Nice.
Well, cool. We did it, guys.
Yeah.
We did it. All right.
Yay.
Awesome. Well, freaking sweet. I can check that off the list. Check mic gain. Done. Change chat font size. Done. All I gotta do is get some more blue cloth and we're ready to go. James says it's still there. Screw you, James.
Why you gotta ruin this for us, James?
Cool. It says the noise improve. I mean, it's possible we can improve it even more, actually. It says sound slightly muted now. I could try to bump it up a little bit. Music's too loud in comparison to people. Ian says, hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Yeah, I'll bump up the sound even more on the... So yeah, we can still play with the levels a little bit, but if that helps. Snarky Snack says, wow, the cat turned into a human.
You can do that.
What?
We have so many people commenting right now, we actually can't keep up with them. Like, this thing is just scrolling by.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. James Wampler says, where can I find the picture of the spider toast from the toast launcher bloopers? That was on Aaron's phone. I haven't talked to Aaron since that video, I think, actually. It's been a while. Mr. Banshee Killer asks, I must know who did your character art. I did. It took like 3 weeks.
See, this is my art.
Oh, right, we have the Jeffrey picture. We were gonna... Oh, it says now slightly clipping. So, slightly too loud there. Right.
That's how you make a sandwich.
Nice in between. Hopefully that'll work.
Oh, well.
Dream Club says we should all start to leave cat comments on the videos and only we here will all know what happened.
Or yeah, no, get out of there.
So yeah, it definitely seems like if we can basically just regulate audio levels between the computer and the physical soundboard, that will solve that problem. So.
Yeah.
15 Avatar says rapid fire comments go. That's a good idea, actually. I'll go for like, we're already over time what I said, but if you want to go like any final questions, go ahead and send them in. I'll answer like 5 more maybe, and then we'll be going. You have any further thoughts, Jeffrey, on anything for the stream? Just looking at anything that you think you could use or
Snacks. I'm
Snacks.
hungry.
We'll try to have snacks next time. Looks like I could probably adjust the
I'm so hungry.
the white balance on a couple of the cameras there before next time, just because I look bluer than them. Wait, that might actually just be my laptop. Yeah, never mind. Static's so quiet the music is pretty much covering it, says Soldiers.
Yes.
So that's good to know. And Colin asks again, will the stream be posted to the channel? It will be posted to the second channel, White Lightning Warehouse. If you go there, there's already a bunch of stuff there, and we will be uploading each one as they are recorded. Dream Club says that Cat wants to be a DJ.
Cat DJ.
Great Depression asks, is Jeff DMing? No, Ian will be DMing. Jeffrey is just sitting in his chair. Technically it's Jeffrey's chair, but
It's
Ian will be commandeering the
this
chair.
is my chair.
It's Jeffrey's house.
But I'm letting Ian use it. Because it makes for a good DM chair.
Cool. Well, it sounds like it's going pretty well now. I think we'll probably go ahead and close the stream out.
Yeah.
Oh, Window Hero, just one last question. Window Hero is redirecting Sev's question, which is, what did you say in Japanese in the video today?
So we just went on to Google Translate, and I think Joey said, it was like, what are you working on? And I said, I am making a sandwich. And then he said, cheers at the end.
And then you handed him alcohol for some reason?
Well, yeah. Because that's what we were drinking.
15 Avatar asks, why does the bottom screen look darker than the top? It's because there's a black backdrop instead of a blue one. We'll be replacing it for the actual stream. It's actually just a different color. It's not darker. Professor YouTube asks, am I going to keep this position? It doesn't seem to be back. No, I will release you from your bonds, YouTube. I will remove moderator. You are free. I will try to add some more moderators, though, by next time. Window Hero is leaving. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and close it out. Thank you, everybody, for joining us and for helping us test it out. I'm actually pretty confident that this will work.
Yeah.
So
Don't worry, something terrible will happen right before we actually stream
probably,
it,
but I feel
so
like we've gone through all the worst things by now.
You say
We don't
that.
we don't normally like do 2 practice runs of anything before we do them, so
That's true. So hopefully we got everything under control.
yeah. Only thing on my list is get another blue backdrop for the background over there, and I think we'll be good to go.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you everybody for joining. We will see you all. Just to last reminder before we post an actual video about it during tomorrow or Wednesday. We will be streaming the actual game on Saturday, starting at about 10 or 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll be going for about 6 hours after that. So if you can come join us, please do. If you can't, we will be uploading it afterwards to White Lightning Warehouse, either in pieces or in one just big stream. I haven't decided just yet. And it will be on this channel, and every time after that, it will be on Twitch. We're only streaming episode 1 to the YouTube channel. So if you would like to keep up with it afterwards, go to twitch.tv/Doormonster Entertainment. There's a link in the description if you don't feel like typing all of that out. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Saturday for the actual stream. So thanks for helping. Bye.
Bye.
I will now click the buttons that make us go out.
We'll get there.
I'll try to do this better when we do the actual stream. Alright, bye everybody.
Bye.